squabble to the knockout between WACK and Cowboy. Let me know who y'all think would go. You know what I'm saying? I need to know this shit. And I gotta check that out. After I, react to this right here, we gonna check that out. Yeah. After we react to this, we gonna check that out. If anybody said WACK, that let me know, right, that WACK Millions is over here. Straight up. Cause I don't see WACK doing nothing with Cowboy. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't see WACK doing nothing with it. Not at all. Not at all. I think I would put everything I own on it. That Cowboy would knock WACK out. Yeah. Straight up. I would take that risk. Just because I see Cowboy ain't got no problem with squabbling. Cowboy ain't got no problem with squabbling. He gonna get down. You know what I mean? WACK talk that shit. That nigga gonna get down, man. I love that. The nigga gonna rumble. I don't see the nigga talking about getting the strap. He gonna pop something. I see the nigga going, you know what I'm saying? I love that. If you got a disagreement with somebody, get out there and get your shit on. I really love that. Win, lose, or draw, get out there and get your shit on. I can't stand these coward ass niggas that talk about they gonna get somebody to do something and all that shit. Them niggas is cowards. If you really, really like that, nigga, get out there and get your shit rocking. Throw your hands up and get out there and get down, nigga. Win, lose, or draw now. Get out there and throw them motherfuckers. If you like that, you like that. So I know WACK ain't like that, nigga. WACK is paying people to do this and paying people to do that, and you got a team of this and team of that, nigga. Nigga, you really can't fight. Now, you'll defend yourself. I understand that, because most people will defend themselves. But niggas that can fight, nigga, you gonna see them punch on some shit. Yeah, I gotta punch on some shit. I ain't paying nobody to do nothing. I'm gonna bust your motherfucking shit open. If you like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. A lot of these motherfuckers be foo-faffy. Let's see what Cowboy talking about, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man.
So let me tell you how the feds work, so I can let you know how we know for a fact WACK100, Eddie Boy 600 is definitely working with them boys.
They working with them boys. They working with them boys. Smash that like button, that subscribe button, man.
Hey, all my little homies out there, man, I want y'all to analyze y'all big homies. Get at your big homies, analyze your big homies, and see who raised you. Because a couple of these big homies that raised me, a couple big homies that I used to look up to, kind of find out later in the game all these is faulty. You know what I mean? So what type of big homie do you want to be? You know what I mean? You gonna be one of them big homies that's gonna continue to push the negativity, or you gonna be a big homie that's gonna teach the youngsters how not to go to prison? All right, what type of big homie are you? So I look at big homies like Buster ass Eddie Boy, and you ain't did nothing for the hood but send homies to prison. You ain't did nothing. Now out here doing positive change. We done changed the community. That had jobs in the community, had it popping, and now they're still scrutinizing, looking up something negative. How you gonna find something negative in a whole positive environment? So you got these just tearing down something positive that we had, and just talking. They didn't know NIMP. They wasn't around when we was doing our thing. So these just on the sideline, just talking, trying to get their likes up. How you gonna speak on you don't even know? You know what I mean? I hate getting online and I gotta get roared up for these buster ass that I really don't know. You really don't know me. You wasn't even a part of none of the movement. So how you gonna critique the movement that we did on Slauson? One thing we did on Slauson, we made millions. And you, the big homie, whatever you supposed to be, you didn't do that. You didn't make no millions on Slauson. So let me tell you how the feds work, so I can let you know how we know for a fact WACK100, Eddie Boy 600 is definitely working with them boys. So y'all go back and replay the tape before Big U got locked up. 24 hours before they raided, cuz Eddie and Wack all the posted that cuz was getting raided. They didn't raid this shit till the next day. So how did y'all have that information about cuz shit getting raided and y'all posted that before the raid even happened? Then when it was happening the next day, y'all was circling around. Think about that. How did y'all know 48 hours prior to cuz getting raided and y'all posted that shit? Then the raid happened. Y'all posted it before they even raided. So now, you got the Eddie guy. I know for a fact he working with them boys. He's in court doing what he got to do. So now, he been looking at Cowboy trying to figure out what kind of smut he could do. So when you can't find how the feds work, when they can't find no smut on you, now niggas start trying to look at my financials. How Cowboy making all this money? How Cowboy doing it? Oh, that's some fed shit. Now you want to work on my financials. You know, when they got them big dogs, what they get them on? Taxes. Like that. You feel me? So now when Cowboy ain't doing no dirt. Cowboy ain't doing nothing wrong. So you can get the feds all the leads you want. So now, let's check cuz financials. That's what these know. So that's how I know for a fact who you working for. Cuz how cuz make that money on Slauson making millions? You big homies never did that. Never. So you can't tell me nothing about this hood that we trying to change. So if you want to keep the hood killing each other, you keep on with that propaganda. You know, and it's always a that don't even be in the hood that's speaking on the hood. So the homies out there, nigga, if you don't see these internet, there's a difference between an internet and a that's really out here in the streets. You know, a celebrity, that's a celebrity. That don't mean, you know, a street that got famous, he's still a street, bro. You know what I mean? So these become celebrities and they want to prove so hard that they street, so hard that they hood. Stop it. Just stay in your lane. The that's really in these streets, these that's really been about that life, we looking for change. Feel me? It's always a that ain't never did nothing, ain't gonna do nothing, scary, don't want no change. Oh, I ain't squabbing, nigga, I ain't doing no squabbing. Bust your ass Nina, that Nina, you know what I mean, that Buster. You know what I mean? Hey, thanks for that feedback on my East Coast.
Now I rock with Nina Boy. I ain't got nothing against Nina Boy, so I don't know what he got against Nina, but I rock with Nina though.
Back in with me. I'm glad y'all let me know that cuz is not official. I'm glad y'all let me know that, bro. You know what I mean? Shout out to all my East Coast Crips, all them niggas. You know, shout out to the East Coasters that won't change. Shout out to the Hoovers that won't change. Shout out to all my Bloods that won't change. Any that won't change. That's been out here in these streets, we won't change. We coming together. All that trying to backbite and break us up, no, we ain't doing that. Bloods, Crips, all that, we coming together. And if you don't like it, get out the way. Get out the way. You know, in Los Angeles, we've been killing each other too long. Too long. Somebody better step up. Bloods, Crips, Hoovers, everybody. It's time to stop this, bro. Stop the. Look at the instigators that's instigating this. Our own people claiming they from the hood. Nah, we ain't going for that. We gonna come together as a team, and all these that's against us, they gonna have issues. That's what I want. Bloods, Crips, Hoovers. That's a community. We could lose all them titles. We could lose all them titles. We just black men. We one big tribe out here killing each other, bro. And these still with the propaganda. They never was hood. Never did. Because you went to prison don't mean you was nothing. Eddie Boy, you went to prison. We was on that same yard. You know, you was on the B yard. My bad. You was working at the program office with the police. You was on that yard. I was on the A yard. My bad. I forgot. We was on different yards. Yeah. And you didn't want to come on our yard. Yeah. So stop it. So a lot of these niggas want to silence me because I know their history. You don't want me talking. You don't want me to tell your backstory because you ain't never did nothing for the hood but get the homies locked up. Got niggas 30 years. Now you been gone 16, 18 years. How you speaking up on anything? If you been gone over a decade, how you gonna speak on anything? Big dummy. Like I said, we know where to find you at the courtroom, bro. We know where to find you. These hypocrites. All these hypocrites. Talking about what they would do. They don't talk to this and this, yada, yada, yada. You hypocrites, bro. Yeah. But the streets recognize, though. That's the one thing these streets is recognizing. Streets don't lie. Top of the morning. What's up, nephew? Now they run around some more. WACK100. He the Epstein. He the new Epstein. He got he got all the files. He got all the files. Wack is the ringleader. He got all the files. He's like Epstein. You know what I mean? Nigga got all the files. You know, nigga release the files, dude. If you got tapes of bro, nigga release the files. Yeah, Wack Epstein, release the files. And if the homie was doing some gay shit on there and you watching it, you gay too. So stop it. Yeah, so you sitting there watching gay porn then. Yeah, let's get down to the facts then. If it's some gay shit going on in the porno and you watching it, you's gay. Stop it.
Yo. Yo. Smash that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Wow. Yeah. WACK100, man. Don't nobody mess with Wack, man. Dude is a foul individual, man. He talked about Nipsey for years, saying he had this tape. And the tape never existed, man. The tape never existed, man. It was all a lie. He just wanted to be relevant. Straight up. You know, he just wanted to be relevant, man. And he would lie on anybody to be relevant. Dirty individual, man. Straight up. You know, the exposer is being exposed, man. Every which way. Wack said he ready to go silent, though, man. We gonna see how long that lasts for. Wack said he going silent. Yeah, now don't go silent right now, Wack. We just getting started, man. Keep doing what you doing, man. You know, don't go silent yet, man. Get on Clubhouse and do what you do, man. Cause I want everybody else to have something to talk about too. Cause I'm good. I got mine. You know what I mean? I got plenty to talk about. I got so much content to talk about on Wack. This shit just is endless. You know? But if you stop talking, Wack, you know what they gonna say, Wack? SBGB TV silenced WACK100. That's gonna be the talk, Wack. So you don't want to do that. Yeah, they're gonna add Dogface in there too. I gotta give it to Dogface. Yeah, because he went hard with the T Grizzly fake Fufafi paperwork. So yeah. They gonna say Deezy silenced Wack, man. Went hard. You know. So Wack, you gotta keep talking, man. You know, you got to give, you know, your media team some content, man. They're going to dry up without you, though, Wack. That shit going to hit different. You know, if they don't got a Wack story, they in trouble. Real shit. You know, they going to shrivel up like a prune, man. So you got to make sure that you give them, you know, that content, man. They need that, man. You know what I'm saying? They need that, man. So you gotta give them that content though, Wack. Yeah, we gonna keep going. You know, we going non-stop. Yeah. Shout out to all y'all, man, that rock with SBGB TV, man. For sure. Appreciate y'all, man.